Hi, this is Dave with Viking Whitetails, and we are outside here with the display model. We put a new one up, and it's a Stump 4 Vision. And what I did here is I put the steel tower system. I only got the 4-foot one up for display purposes, but you can put an 8-foot or a 12-foot. And I put the deck plate up with it. So what you do is you climb the steps and right onto the deck plate platform, you can walk straight in. Let's take a look. We'll go around and you can see the vision windows, which are great for bow hunting. And on this steel tower system, what I do is I show you underneath here, I run a turnbuckle to the frame where they provide some holes for you to hook through, and I connect the cable to that and go down to a ground screw, and then I'm able to tighten it up or loosen it up accordingly with that turnbuckle. So that's very helpful when the ground thaws in the spring, and in the winter when it freezes, your tension's going to change on that a little bit. So let's continue on to the around the blind. I'll back up here. You can see on the back side, even on the Stump 4 Vision, they're utilizing a regular window. So you have a regular window on the door, and then you have one also in the rear, but the other 4 windows in the blind are going to be Vision, so you'll have plenty of angle if you want to open one of them to shoot wherever you want in the blind. Take you inside the Stump 4 Vision so you can see what we got going here. You can see I laid out a carpet inside, and that's what I generally do. I treat the floor with some kind of wood sealant, so that way you never have to worry about the floor getting wet and having to replace that. But after I treat it, I also put the carpet on, and I use staples to staple it around. I cut it to fit, and then after that, if it ever gets soiled in the future, you can just rip up the carpet real easy with the staples and cut another one to fit again, and you're back in business good as new. So we'll go inside here, and you can see, if I can back up far enough, the Stump 4 Vision windows, and on that you got 6 tabs, and that's more than enough to keep that thing closed good and sealed. And I'll open it for you. And one thing you're going to notice when I open is how quiet it opens. So you don't have to worry about keeping these things open while you're hunting. You can actually open it, and it's going to be very quiet while you open it. And you can see I still got the original sticker it came with on here for display purposes, and it kind of tells you the features and what's on it and stuff. And one thing I would recommend is, if you get your blind ready, that you do get a wall insulation kit, because it dampens the sound so it don't project out. And that way also, you know, you're keeping it quiet inside, and if you can kind of hear, it echoes a little bit with nothing on the walls. So that will totally go away if you put the wall insulation kit on. And also another good add-on is the stealth screens, and this one does not have that either on it, as it's a display model. But that goes on the outside of the window, and it enables deer to go by and not see in or see any motion, and then you can see out. As you can see, we got the couple vents in here also. So you got one up top, then I'll pan around and show you the one down on the other side towards the floor. and that produces good cross ventilation, especially in the winter when you're running your Mr. Buddy heater inside. So you don't have to have the windows open, and you can still enjoy the warmth and keep it safe where CO2 don't build up. All right, we'll head out here, and I'll show you one last time from the outside looking in. Standing on the deck plate, you can see the floor. As I noted before, when I put the sealant on the floor before I put the carpet in, even if one didn't do this, this is a one-piece polyethylene rotomold blind, so there's no way you're going to hurt the outside of this blind at all, even on the bottom side. The worst case scenario, your plywood floor would rot out and you'd have to put a new plywood floor back in it, but it wouldn't in no way harm the rest of the blind. And I just do it with the sealant on it first, just to protect the plywood. That way I don't have to revisit that in the future. So this is our Stump 4 Vision, and it's a real nice hunting blind with a lot of room. And if you want to come see it, we are here in Medford. Look up VikingWhitetails.com on Google and you'll find us, or give me a call, Dave, 507-456-1152.